Hello there. It's been a minute. As you can see, I've done some progress, and if you see right there, we have another platform. I added another completely new farm. It's not new, it's just copied exactly the same on the other side. It was producing, I don't know, slow rates gold. So I thought, what might be better than one platform or one gold farm, adding another one right next to it. I thought that like the spawn rates would be greater, but yeah, silly me, silly me. Uh, the piglins spawn, zombified piglins spawn rates, uh, it's actually the same. Whether I use one platform or two large platforms. So it's not actually producing more than just this one. So I'm just gonna I I did a ton of work here, and it's just gonna go for nothing. I'm gonna tear it down because I thought of another farm that I could build that produces more gold than both of these. And I'm gonna use the materials, the magma blocks right there, to make another farm. I've already started. um, I'm going, yeah, right here. It's a portal farm. Yeah, I did some grinding and took some magma blocks, and it's halfway there, halfway finished. So using these portals, the piglin will spawn and go right in the portal and create more spawning spaces for piglins, and it will actually produce more gold. So that's my plan. So that would be possible. So I'm gonna send the piglins to the other world, and I'm gonna use uh, the spawn chunk. No, not the spawn chunk loader. This one, the chunk loader. It's quite easy to make, and this chunk loader just loads one chunk at all times, and I tested this in creative, in another world, of course, and it seems like it uses like quartz, diamonds, and other gems uh, and ingots to make it work. So I'm gonna use that chunk loader in the other world, and I'm gonna stay in the Nether to make the piglin spawn. If you know how piglins spawn. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this side of the farm, the original farm, right there, but I'm gonna tear this one down. That's my plan right now. Okay, so I have finished building the portal base farm. As you can see, it is complete. I have a little bit of glass on top of here to prevent gas from spawning, and yeah, it is done. It was a ton of work just getting these portals lit up. So on the other side, You can go through there. On the other side, as you can see, piglings are immediately spawning, getting out of the portal, and we have some eggs here, and they get attracted by the eggs and fall down and die immediately from fall damage. I also have these single chunk loaders. These load the chunk at all times. They force load it, so it is better than the other ones, which I don't know, where do I have it? Then this one, chunk loaders. So these require gems and emeralds, diamonds to work. This one works at all times. So at the bottom here is the same system of uh, I built the same system. So the nuggets just get dropped here and it's filtered in here, and they just get made in their ingots and blocks, and this is where the blocks go. So yeah, I've emptied this out at the moment. Um, so there's none left. There's a nice biome there of ice. So yeah, glass is always a problem in Minecraft to make, um, to get. You have like villager trading, for example, to get glass. You have sand to smelt and other things. But there's another method, as you can see. I made a cactus farm, and it's not just an ordinary cactus farm. It's like some other type of cactus. I don't know what it's called, vit vitric cactus. Anyway, I made like 2 layers of it, so it'll produce quite enough, and you can get this organic glass, which is quite nice. I plan to decorate the base later on with that. You can smell it and make it into fused organic glass, but also it produces these ones, glass spines, which with these you can make the organic glass, but if you smelt just one of these, you get 1 glass. That's that's quite that's quite a lot. Look at all this. This has just been running for, I don't know, an hour, two, I don't know exactly. But we have on top of here a chunk loader, which will load at all time. This farm will be loaded at all time. There's 0 minutes left. Anyway, I encapsulated in glass as well. So this will produce at all times organic glass plus just ordinary glass. I had to build this over here at the desert because this vitric cactus doesn't grow anywhere else except for desert biomes or hot biomes. And I live in a quite grassy, I don't know, normal biome over there, flower biome, or I don't know what it is. So it had to be built over here, or else I would have built it in my base. There's plenty of space in my base, so it had to be done over here. I also, you can see this mountain is cut out. I um, just I mined a lot of blocks here just to get some terracotta or something. I don't know when I'll be needing it. I'm gonna use it for something, or I don't know, smelt it, make sand, or I don't know what it's used for. Would you look at this? Do you see any change behind me? Yes, I made this the mining machine a bit larger, like 3 times larger. I don't know. It was 5 by 5, but I just added 5 on the other side, 5 on the other side, and just um, you know, it would be nice to mine the over large area. Probably in the future, I will mine under the base, just to have that space cleared out. I don't know when I'll be needing it. Um, so yeah, this is produced. This I just went and mined a bit, and it was quite productive. Okay, Let's do a quick summary of what I've been doing. So I finished the hallway. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I hope you like it as well. I have like these two statues over here. I just was fooling around, so I just left them afterwards. It'll it will feel lonely without them after I added them. So yeah, I added the hallway and I got this ebony log. Okay, I don't know if I should say that, but it looks pretty good. It's like dark oak, but cooked dark oak, and you can make all these cool trapdoors and doors like these. I have some shroom lights behind it, so it looks really good. I have this little hallway over here, and I have 4 hallways, all with this log, and just going around like this. I added these limestones and divided the area a bit. Afterwards, I'll add like machineries partly here or there. As you can see, I decorated it a bit and added this little park, or I don't know, aquarium, not aquarium. It's a little zoo, or maybe like that, and a flamingo on it. I like these palm trees, so I added one of them. Yeah, I don't know what I added new since then. Uh, I did this little machine over here, so it creates instantly iron blocks. So the cobble that is getting there, crushed there into gravel and washed up, gets into this barrel, into this belt, and then just compacted once there and here into blocks and stored in this barrel. It's quite nice. Um, and compact. Also, I don't know. I have done something else. Yes, I added a little bit of storage to this because I was getting some leftovers, so I added a tiny bit of storage down here. A little room over here, so all of these are filled up except for here. I'm left here, so from here I'll continue adding more materials as I get new materials and don't have space. But hopefully I get into other mods like I don't know, other mods that makes storage more easier or efficient, I should say. Maybe not so laggy as well. Yeah, good. I think that's it. After I built this lava washer, or I don't know what's this, what do I call it, but after I built this I decided to make a crusher as well, to crush things easier, and I think I'll add another one here for cooking. As you can see, I'm already cooking some kelp. Cooking area, faster one, and a washing one over here to wash it easier. I have this little thing, I've been using it to wash it faster. Like I just chuck a bunch of stuff over here and it washes them faster than this little thing. But I want it like properly decorated or used.
Well, hello. It's been a while. In the meantime, I have built this machine over here. It's a quartz making machine, as you can see. I've been AFK in it for some time, and it's made quite a lot of quartz. So it basically uses these pure nether quartz crystals into this mechanical crafter and makes. So you need 8 of these to make 1 block of quartz. Uh, so how do I explain this first? I have made down there there's a water system linking the sand making machine out there, which is that one. In the water system it's going down there below all the way to here. I have sand here and it's mixing the sand with crushed this crushed nether quartz crystal, which goes into this grinder and makes the dust. Yep, here you go. And this is nether quartz dust, and in mixing with the sand will make one of these one nether quartz seed, and then when they are washed with water they make this pure nether quartz crystals and make the quartz block. It's quite a complicated and compact system I made, and I'm really proud. I just all this time I need quartz block for a project in the future, which we'll find out later. I keep saying that, but I need a lot of quartz, and I was getting it from bartering with piglins, so I decided to make a machine since it was possible. And even though it is slow, I am always here at the base working on stuff, and this is always loaded, so it will make quartz all the time. So it's quite a complicated system. So this lever here, when I flick it, it will produce sand from that machine over there, and when I flick the other way, it will produce clay blocks, which we use to make alloys, these types andesite alloys. So for now it is just producing sand, and it's coming all the way here. As you can see, I have a ton of sand, like 500 stacks of sand. It is quite enough. And when this full barrel reaches all the way to here, almost full, which I have this stockpile switch, when it reaches all the way there, it will stop making seeds, these types, and will start making quartz blocks. So from this belt will be locked, and this other belt down here will be free, and it will make quartz block. I don't know if you understood all that. Hopefully. I also managed to get this free cam, which detaches you from your body and you can fly. It is quite laggy at the moment. Wait a second. Yep, the free cam, which allows you to detach from the body and fly. And you can probably see the water system. It is coming all the way from here down here all the way right here, and there you can see the sand going in and up there. Otherwise it will just go here and just pick up clay, and the clay will go into this drawer over here. So at the moment, at this machine over here, as you can see, I also have a system which this drawer will let these what are they called, the strainers. This drawer will let the strainers out only when this stockpile switch detects that there is not the strainer on the belt. And I already have like 200 strainers on this drawer, so it will produce quite a lot of sand for a long time. Yeah, that's basically it, what I've been doing in the meantime. So yeah. Also, as you can see, I've done some decorating outside the base, just some uh, gradient shading, whatever you call it, with this limestone and white sand. I've been using this end exchanger. It's an exchanger, but it basically just hold on. It replaces blocks. You can go all the range to 15. Yep, you can replace blocks 100%. This is the percentage of the blocks being replaced. So like I've been using 66% to replace on 5 by 5. So if I get close, you can see the area which is it replaces. I began in white sand. So let me just get them a shade like this, for example, or maybe not. I have forgotten how to do it. So maybe like this, and do I have to select it? Hold on. Sneak right click on a block to select. Right click on a block to exchange. Yep, sneak right click. So that one, and then just I use right click, and as you can see, it is replacing on random, not all the blocks, just random blocks. So for example, here you can see it replaced quite a bit. Shoop, and just like that. It is getting some gradient done, and I like it. So I've been doing this all around the base, and it is getting some life into the build, maybe. And it's quite handy. I also added, didn't I add unbreaking? Yeah, I added unbreaking and mending, so it will last longer. This is really neat, but I had to work quite a bit to get this. It was such a pain. I had to get core tiers, these ones, which require a lot of materials to make, especially gold stuff. Yeah, and I needed to get gold blocks and stuff. It was expensive. I already have them, but it was expensive, so I've been doing this for a bit.